Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. And just wanted to discuss with you guys with XRP Ripple. XRP is having one heck of a day. It is up around 21% against the US dollar and about 16% against Bitcoin. It went up as high as 20% up against Bitcoin earlier today, but right now it's kind of waning back about 15%, 16%, going as low as maybe 10% against Bitcoin. And what the more interesting part about this is that we are now exiting this band, this band that we talked about a lot, a band that we discussed that this would be the key indication for XRP, um, as we have seen time and time again when we look at the XRP Bitcoin chart. Now, this indicates a few things. Uh, when XRP spends a significant amount of time within this band, you can call it an accumulation. We see that explosive move up. We see that explosive move up here. We saw this move up here. And here we are seeing it once again. Coincidentally, we closed last week on the line, and this week, today, we have opened above it. And today, being Tuesday, the second day of the week, we are now, 26% or so above that line. So this is what's fairly crucial here, to trade this. So in my mind, I've already got my position. I got my position while it was still in the band. At least that was um, one of my requirements if I was ever going to trade XRP. We also talked about this being the key bottom, and unfortunately, because of my fear, I guess I won't mince words. I won't try to deny anything, but because of my fear about the SEC ruling, I feared that the future of XRP was uncertain. Now I've kind of made the have the idea of, well, it could move. It moves very, very quickly, and that move can happen before the SEC has any more say on the matter. And that would be the timeline where I would try to take as much of an opportunity as possible. And here we are in the second week of of not a second week. I mean, the past 5 weeks essentially for XRP have been green. First 3 weeks being minimal movements, and then the fourth week we had a 107% move, and then a 26% move for this week. So things are moving very, very quickly, and a lot of you currently, if you don't have a position in XRP, might be feeling some FOMO. You see these big, big pumps from XRP, and a lot of people wouldn't want to miss out on that move. So my advice to you is think about it very, very hard. You, I've recommended people and viewers of this channel to buy into that band. Unfortunately, you've missed it. If this is it, like we're not coming back in there for quite a while. So, um, if if you missed that train, well, you might have an opportunity now to buy in. You're obviously taking on more risk than people who've accumulated at a lower price range, so you would have to keep that in mind, and you would have to be okay with that. If you are okay with that, then the second thing is you cannot expect the same amount of gains as someone who has bought here. For example, say uh, we look at the price here at 743 satoshis, and we go to the top of the line, that's a 3000% move up. If we look at if you bought here at 2800 satoshis and go up to the same line, you're looking at about a 700% gain. Not bad either way. Obviously the first one is a lot better, but they took on that gamble. With that said, you cannot expect the same gains. If you're buying at this level, do not expect the 3000% move up where you have bought from against Bitcoin. A 3%, 3000% move from where we are currently um, is is insane. That would call for an 89,000 Satoshi XRP. Uh, Simply ridiculous. It's never been that high. I doubt it's ever going to get that high. I doubt we're ever going to get higher than 23,000 satoshis, even if we do get there, and that's even a big question, a big ask, right? Um, in any case, things are looking very bullish with XRP. And in my video of Litecoin, if Litecoin is moving up or Litecoin is looking good, like it is today, up 8%, 9% against the US dollar, 4% against Bitcoin. It's doing fairly well. That asset is slowly breaching the upper bounds of the accumulation band that we have here. But as we've discussed before, these assets move in tandem. And when they do move in tandem, that has indicated an insane move to the upside. And we're talking about this pump in 2017 here. So with that said, these two coins are looking good. Both coins are moving up in a significant matter, at least one or the other on the daily. But on a weekly basis, they're both moving at the same time. So with that said, it really, really looks like this might be it, and I'm very excited. But do not get your hopes up just yet. We have a long way to go. Again, from where the price is to the upper bounds, that's a 700% move against Bitcoin, not against the US dollar, against Bitcoin. That is a big ask. Um, uh, Prematurely, or whatever you want to call it, because we have left this accumulation band, I have set a trailing stop loss at about 2,200 satoshis. I think it has risen now because XRP pumped to like 20% against Bitcoin, and that moved my stop up. So keep that in mind, folks. Uh, I'm already beginning to sell my position. Uh, that isn't to say I'm not bullish on the coin. I do expect it to, if it is going to rally, it is going to cut through this nether region, if you want to call it here. It will. We just don't know how long it's going to take, and I want to lock in profits as soon as I can. So I've put a trailing stop loss, not on my entire position. About 5% of my position on XRP is at 2,200 sats. It'll get bigger the higher it goes, and we'll see where it takes us. But in the meantime, there are your options essentially. If you don't have any XRP, you can consider buying here, uh, but do note and be very aware that the risk is a lot higher. And what am I trying to say is that if we flip on the monthly, XRP has risen 192% already in the month of April. April's not even done. It's not even close to being done, and we've already put in a 3x. The last time and this is another reason why I think this might be the move, because the only times we see these candles, and XRP is very unique in that sense where it only has these candles when it happens. But when it is the rally for XRP, 200% monthly candles are pretty common. The in 2017, the first green monthly candle for XRP was a 334% move up, followed by a 100%, like a 90% move up, followed by a 180% move up. Again, it's just insane how this asset moves when it does. So keep in mind, you can buy here, but there are people who have their selling pressure has already become 3x. All right, that's a better way to put it. The higher the price goes, the higher the selling pressure will be. And in this case, XRP is already moved up almost 3x, 200% against Bitcoin already in the month of April. And you can consider buying here, but know that the risk is a lot higher, and you will be getting a smaller return on your investment because you did not buy at a lower price, uh, where you had the opportunity to. You, in fact, actually had 1, 2, 3, 4 months, and you can count this month too because a part of it was in the band. You had about that many months to accumulate XRP within this accumulation band. Obviously, last time around was a lot longer, but I would make the argument that potentially we did dip down a little bit before the last move up, which was a 100% move in the month of November, followed by the SEC hearing, which resulted in a 77% loss against Bitcoin. So, with that said, good things are happening with XRP. Let's hope that it continues up, and we'll see where it takes us. And I strongly advise you to now look at where you have bought your XRP and measure the return and kind of plot out for yourself based on your risk tolerance and what you're hoping to get out of it. selling points within this chart. So it's almost mechanical. And you don't necessarily have to think about it. You're already done the thinking, and now you're just executing. But that's pretty much it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.